Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
With natures. And I love that, yeah, like I love the pacing. Like they can just take these early towers and it's so difficult to defend.
Tidehunter. Well, that's certainly an answer. If the enemy team are all grouped up around a tower, you send in the big fish man.
But there's a break mechanic, like they...
Who's first hit level 2, and that's a very good self-cancel as well down bottom.
Lapstop could be in trouble. He's going into the trees. Oh no, they cut the tree immediately so Insania can get that Nether Blast, and that's going to be first blood going the way of Matumba, man. That's a good start.
Correct. Los Angeles.
I mean, it's a great thing. Insania's alright at everything he does, honestly.
Here they get a lucky bounce, but with Miposhka in the area, it's never really too big of a threat here for Yatoro.
He has a refraction in a second. Bushwhack is available. He did get the refraction off in time. Tower hitting Boxy. There's not much damage besides that, and the Bushwhack will end up punishing Miposhka. With the help of Zai, that kill is certainly possible.
Yeah, it is. And
by the way, TA very commonly goes for treads. We did see that for Yatoro this time. No face boots. The shard might come into play later as Mira. Okay, Mike wants this free kill, but will it be as free? Certainly not with that Bushwhack. Nope. However, he did have a ball lightning, so Mira couldn't really do much against him.
Yep. A couple high fives in this top lane.
You fight back. You try to get a quick kill, whatever it is. Not trying to save your life and hope the enemy team will like make a mistake or you'll make a miracle play. That's not going to happen.
Down bottom, quick little kill on the Mira, level 6 for Boxy, set up by Zai. An easy kill there. As they continue to just kind of put the support lives on the lines here for the bottom tower.
I like the Matumba. Like, you know what? Oh, wait, mid lane. They do have Toronto Tokyo in their sight. Invis Rune got it by the sentry, but he just barely gets away. He'll be fine.
Full
not bursting a tide. Out of the question. So that allows him to sit in a much shorter lane where ganks are much more likely and when it's easy to kill him. And that's what he's going to do now. As Rolling Thunder down bottom, does find Zai Ignite. Also slowing him. The Bushwhack giving a bit more time. Can Zai actually get away? He thinks them going for the counter kill at least against the Ogre. He does accomplish it. In fact, Zai is actually fully getting away with Mickey joining him. Silence up is started Tokyo, and they want the last, the +1 that Mirror represents. This support will fall, and Liquid will get a triple kill.
Yeah. Wow, this was 9 on...
It's like, oh my god, the Ogre's here. That's why my smoke broke. That makes sense. And they go for Yatoro instead. Ball lightning from downtown. Mickey comes in, hoping to kill off Yatoro. Does it the BKB, the refraction saves Yatoro, and he does manage to make out of here alive. The Desolators just got bought on him. They did have to sacrifice Miposhka, but it seems fine.
Yeah. This could potentially be... Get something bigger than Boxy. But they're going to have to take it. Oh, Mickey? He knows he can dodge a Ravage there, no problem. So it's going to be Boxy that goes down with Bushwhack stolen, though.
Mickey comes by. Boxy's like, are you coming to save me? Mickey's, nah, this is Arcane Rune, bro.
Sorry, I don't know the squirrel. I'm just here for the rune.
I don't know this squirrel. I don't associate with
squirrel's not with
small
me.
Furry animals.
You know, like, you got to go in and then out pretty quickly unless you want to stick around for a fight. Matumba not really kitted out for that quite yet.
They're going in, they erase that refraction, Ravage comes out, but they did hurt the Tide a fair amount. Thanks to that Nether Ward, Yatoro could still be in trouble. They do get the kill, and Collapse falls. As Toronto Tokyo rolls through, realizes he has to get away from this. There's no mana, luckily, on Mickey, but Zai does have the Blink Dagger, saved by Miposhka, as he fire blasts Zai, stops him in his tracks. Miposhka, you'll pay for this, he says. And he goes down as the 4th kill for Liquid here.
Yeah, Arcane Rune, right, being banked by Mickey. He's got this early Aegis that he's eager to get going on this. So that means Liquid, they're looking for a fight, and this could be the opening, the break here onto Collapse. Where's Matumba with the silence, though? That means he can get off the Ravage. Don't need one, though. If the Bushwhack from Boxy is good, only the first life from the Storm. He gets more mana when he comes back anyway, but Zai's being controlled, and he's out of mana. Ravage with the second life, but the BKB in time from Mickey as he runs down 1. Yatoro is held down on his, well, only life. Down he goes, dead for a whole minute, Avo.
Yeah, and the Pango is still stunned. Toronto Tokyo, though, is going to commit for this kill on Zai. Will get it, as he was out of mana. Matumba Man has different plans. He's hoping to finish off Mira. The dust to slow him down, and the supports are fighting back here. They're trying to kill Matumba. Matumba feels stronger, but Toronto Tokyo helps his 2 supports. With the Decrepify, it's actually going to amplify the shield crash damage. Toronto Tokyo is chasing Matumba like a madman. He has the swashbuckle, and he will get it. Yeah. Finishing off Nature's Prophet a second time. Boxy with a TP. Will it complete in time? They have no way of canceling it, especially... Lotus Orb is going to be the item on Collapse. That's interesting. What is that for? Like, I guess to... Okay, for the crap is nice. Oh, they found the Pango and the Dragon Tail. It went through. Toronto Tokyo's dead. Yatoro in trouble as well. Double force staff, but the Storm can zap in. He doesn't need the force staff for that. Instead, he'll deal with the Ogre, which Insania wanted to take for himself, but Mickey finished him off with a Static Remnant. We do have that Dragon Tail. That was basic concepts in Dota come to play, like patience and positioning. That's what we'll see by Collapse this game. As there's a smoke Richie, they're going up to the high ground.
Yeah, they might be able to catch a Storm. The Ravage from the high ground. Didn't see it coming. Mickey, 100 to 0. That was a pretty unique usage of that.
And you lose your HP for mana. So essentially like your own Soul Ring. There's a lot of things that allow you to heal HP easily.
There goes Toronto Tokyo again.
Matumba's like, I'll hit this Pango. I will. But Matumba might just die. Diggerify to save him. He still has the Aegis anyway. 1 more minute for that Aegis. They killed Collapse. You lost the Ravage. And no Rolling Thunder means no more team fight. At least Fire Blast stopping Zai. There's the Tide Hunter coming back in again. He still has Ravage. They broke Pango though, but he has a Swashbuckle. So he'll be able to get out alive. Liquid, no, the Ravage is available. Collaptive. This is how you prevent being choked. Zai is the worst target to go on, but they'll try anyway. Thanks to the break, it's possible. And Zai will actually survive. No, he'll die. But with the help of Mickey, this might turn into a pretty bad trade here for Team Spirit as they lose Collapse and Rubik as well. Toronto Tokyo, you stayed too long. Matuma wants the skill, but he didn't have the Sprout. So unfortunately, he couldn't leash him. They did force the BKB though here for Toronto Tokyo. And Liquid continue to play this.
Spirit. Here they go though, potentially.
The DK, they went for the Tide here. And the Bushwhack, okay, the break from the Sharpshooter, they killed him. There's no Rage for this fight. Mira is the next to die. I think Yatoro should realize there's no place for him to fight, but there's also no place for him to run. He's now Bushwhack to a tree, Toronto Tokyo. The last man in, 1 fight for the boys as they call the GG. Team Spirit acknowledges this game is unwinnable. Liquid choked them to death.
What do we do versus Radiance BKB? They have Underlord, so they have that big damage, the percent damage, and okay, they'll go for Troll. Gives them some ways to actually take objectives at least, because they are versus this tree. And he could go, what, Ags?
Fine with a DK. Pretty good against the Storm. Because you burst them down from 100 to 0 kind of quickly.
Now, hold that thought. Speaking of the potential save, Maposhka could have used one there, as Insania will have time here, Avo.
Yeah. They have Leech Seed again as well. Collapse, only 1 point in Atrophiora yet, because level 2. So they're going to take 2 kills. That Unstable Concoction, very underrated skill in general, especially in the Alcoffin. That's one of my favorite parts of the hero. This stun is amazing. The early damage is really good. The early max stun is actually kind of respected.
To the later game's items a bit earlier, as there goes once again Matumba looking for a kill onto Collapse. Insania as well is going to get up that Nature's Grasp, but ultimately stopped. As there we go, picture-in-picture. Mira is going to be burned by Zai. It starts with 700 HP, you know, 400 mana, 2 to 3 armor with not a great edge gain, sure, but it's a bit tougher to get through.
Yeah. The Helm also helps a lot in this situation.
Yeah, it's very true, right?
Collapse. We'll get the Inkswell stun. And that will be close to killing Insania. Class will commit for this. It's going to be split among the 2, but they did finish off the tree.
There goes the Invis Rune. Oh, they're going to go for Zai. I thought perhaps the Squirrel for Boxy, but no, instead Zai's the target. As even a little bit of a dive for Toronto Tokyo, as he does commit for the kill, and will be...
What I'm interested, if you haven't really been following the Alk trends, the reason why it was shifted to Battle Fury is that reduction in mana regen, as by the way, they go here for the Visage, and with the help of Collapse, it's going to be an easy kill. Collapse goes back home, he's done with this.
Yep. See you later. I'm back to pushing top. I want to go back to my friend Insania.
It took Familiars as well, so that's an extra 200 gold from Toronto Tokyo.
Oh, that is big. Yeah, that's pretty. That's it. He was completely out of mana. It's a normal Storm move to make, but they must have gotten a whiff of something. He may have
didn't
seen
see
heroes.
the DK. Like he blinked. He bought lightning before he could tell which hero was going on.
Oh, well, there's a stun from Zai. He's gonna find someone. It's the Coddle, who's a little bit tanky here, but eventually will burn alive to the radiance or the fire of Zai.
Yeah, the Fire of Zai and Matoman combined.
From Mickey.
Love it. It's great against Troll, by the way, because he activates ultimate, you put the little totem behind him, does nothing.
I mean, Visage is great in general against Troll ever since the Shard, right? You just bonk him now.
It's true. And now Collapse, he thought he could kill him, and perhaps with the help of Toronto Tokyo, they'll be able to finish off Mickey. He's out of Great Kuka's cloak, which means he's going to fall. But with the help of Matoman, they could maybe turn this around. Collapse is a BKB. TP is available, but it's a bit too late. Just came off cooldown, which means he's going to die. And the Matoman is looking for the supports now. Toronto Tokyo manages to find Boxy. Poshka is being burnt in the trees. One last chop.
+6.
Will send his head rolling.
Yeah, Yatoro
B02, he's now stuck in the pit of malice. However, he does have the Aegis still available and the BKB, so he thinks, let's go for the Coddle. Trying to finish up Mira. Nope, change targets. Go for Yatoro God instead. Battle Trance is available for him,
There's
though.
an overgrowth
And they
to
know
cancel,
this.
though.
They decide to go for Miposhka instead, leaving Zai to die.
There it is.
Yatoro covered by the Coddle. That overgrowth got dispelled immediately by the Manta style. Toronto Tokyo capable of zip-zapping himself to safety. By the way, people asking, why the Manta? It's the Treant. It's the overgrowth. It's a huge nuisance.
It's really, really difficult. You can see Insane, he's really deep in the base as well for Liquid. That's a great ward. I don't think Spirit know.
Chemical Rage is up in 6 seconds. They were just waiting for it. Instable Concoction, however, Matoma has to keep his distance. And they actually found the overgrowth. A good target. It's Mira. Goodbye to the Coddle. Miposhka's the next target ideally, but he's too far back. Don't want to overcommit like that. Mickey could be in trouble himself. Wraithback has been dropped. Now from Matoma as well with Chemical Rage, but the Axe from the Storm. That's going to try to reset the time fight. He gets caught in the bushwhack, and that kills out around Tokyo. There's a free fight for Liquid now, Richie.
What a play by Boxy, and now look at Insane. He's been holding down these backliners forever. That's double buyback now from Spirit. 2 cores. They need to get big money out from this one, though, but Mickey, he's too tanky. Even that full Pipe of Insight reduces Storms. Incredible. True. I mean, it's still on the ground. Liquid could recover it, but right now, they're more getting kills.
He got the area on Stable Concoction because of the talent. And that's Yatoro God being bursted 100-0 collapse. Overgrowth, you're not going anywhere, buddy. He does try to open the Fiend's Gate. Then he another stun. Now again channeling it. The silence, that's not going to stop the channel, but Dragon Tail will. Collapse will fall. And Liquid get 2 huge kills off an unstable concoction, level 10 talent, Richie.
And most important, so he does fully go. He's got Freedom Flight now as well with Boots of Bearing and all the auras that Mickey is carrying. It's great. I like this flexibility out from Liquid as well, right? As Mickey is very much transitioning into a bit of a different role, and immediately the Black Dragon says hello to Collapse.
They do. They also say hello to Miposhka, who's bursted immediately. Collapse. Could be in trouble. Well, he does get the Fiend's Gate. Ooh, Overgrowth, stop this. Collapse, where you going, buddy? Stay here and play, please, as Collapse gets decimated by this team. Boxy in the trees, evading the storm. Toronto Tokyo getting annoyed by the squirrel. The force that Boxy's still alive. Boxy needs to die here, but Toronto Tokyo realizes he has to let him go. Toronto Tokyo did get the kill on Boxy, but with that, he lost his life.
It's a dieback as well, Avo. I mean, not only was that team fight excellent for Liquid, the voice line usage is also on point. As Liquid will go 2-0. Bit of a faster end this time around with the Alchemist. They make it look good, though, don't they?
They